This is the reason why we got the QC here, because they see everything. You know, it's really, so I think that everyone now understands exactly what is common platform, why we need to use it, and why we need to be very efficient. Because if not, like you say, we'll be lost.
Exactly. It's very simple. I saw it many times in many companies because they have a common goal. You know what? I saw a company, by the way, that built very advanced system because they never had the right wing, never spoke to the left wing. They create different systems. When they need to use the module, to reuse the module, it wasn't possible. And I saw that we did the same thing. We wanted to make sure that you all understand this is what we need to get. And you're right, from that we want to come to sell that ERP system, that supply chain. But it's easier to come from here. Yes, when you have a common platform, it's easier to build something around that. Okay? When I need to change, when I created my contact list and I need to add it to something, it's easy to add whatever you need without rebuilding it 25 times from him. We want something that we all contact. We all speak the same language.
The responsible for the code, who is good to tell it's important to know so everyone in South Africa.
By the way, this is the responsible for the core. Yeah. Yes. It doesn't matter if you a company that works differently than Saudan or you allied to Saudan. Shako is responsible for all of it. Since Shako decide for all the company if this has to be part of a design of a core or part of the next core. They sell that core, by the way, they've been working for the last few months and they've been doing a good, they really advanced in the what should be, but
no, I mean,
the
more
core,
the technical problem, the team to contact whenever we want to do something, to call to make sure that it's compatible with.
by the way, can I tell you?
The same is a Vietnam thing.
By the way, I'm going to tell you, to make it easy, you have one contact. All of you has one contact. You check with your manager will know where to contact.
And the other thing also, sir, one of the action items that is coming out of the SIGM is that yesterday we went through the 10 examples of some of the common functionalities and everything that we're building, right? It's more than 10, it's close to probably 20 of the things that we're building, right? When we look at the organization as a whole. We're putting the name, we are giving a short description, a short functionality that it does, and it is going to be part of the white list. Okay? White list means it is here. If anybody wants to create anything that is something similar to that or anything, first you're going to go through a committee and you need to put a document. You're going to get all these things within 2 weeks. You're going to get a documentation or you guys can fill up the information. What is the functionality that you want? Why is it necessary? You have to justify it. What is the architecture that is going to look like? Because I don't want to waste any more revenue, any cost or resources or time on building the things over and over again. I'll give you a very good example. This morning I was sitting with, drinking a glass of hot water with Tom, and he said, Chaco, you know, the customers are asking for a lot of different ways to customize labels, and I wanted to build a module for customizing the label. Because not only for WMS, we had to do it for B2C and all those kind of things.
Everybody needs labels.
Yeah, everybody needs labels.
By the way, Celtex needs labels.
Exactly.
Yes, by the way, Orgit needs labels.
Everything needs labels.
Everybody, I'm telling you, there's nobody that doesn't need labels. Everybody needs labels.
Right. So my answer, the first immediate reaction to him is that, yes, you have to define it, and we need to look at what are all the products that you will need in the future, and build a platform, right? And he did not know what he has to do. His what do you call, the focus was limited because that's what he knows, because that's the project that he's working on, right? So this is the exact process. And I have an agreement that I made with Daniel and also mentioned to you, and also I think we talked about it on the common platform yesterday, that I want the management team to be the people who are the gatekeepers. If the managers are not responsible and they cannot control that, then there's no way. Like, I'm not sitting and looking at everybody's code and what they do, right? But that's the control that we're going to put going forward. Because like for example, there are so many different things, right? Because we are building many products at the same time, yes, we have to build functionalities because our core product may not be getting ready, right? If you look at our systems, every system has different type of dashboards. Sometimes it is operational dashboards that like WMS needs something like that, but it is something that is fancy things that the customers want to see on your mobile applications and all those kind of things, right? Now, the instruction that was given, 2 weeks back when I was in Israel, was to Alex is, they built an amazing dashboard tool. It's almost like a BI and a reporting tool.
Very friendly.
Yeah, and they took the time to do it. And that's why we wanted to start using it. So there's going to be an ownership for that particular core, who is going to release, have multiple versions that goes on, right? And everybody, and they'll give the API documentations, how to integrate, all those kind of things that they do. And then we start using it.
By the way, that motion, I want to explain something that's very important. And I want to explain what is the version. You know how much Shopify worth today? But what Shopify made a successful story, by the way, it's worth a few billions. You know why they make it? They try to understand what everybody needs. Everybody needs a website. When you create a website, you need to create it overnight. So what Shopify gave them? You give them every tool we want. Do you know how many companies use supply chain today? Every company. There's no company that does not use supply chain. The main thing that we want to create at the end, it's a very easy tool, like Shopify, on supply chain. But the difference between Shopify and us, we also do all the hard work behind the job. Shopify, they only give you the tools. What Always Sell that does, they do the hard work behind the scene and in front of the scene. But you know what? The beauty, what makes Amazon successful, because Amazon is a pure supply chain, or we call it a B2C client. A pure. They don't just create a very nice system for people to sell. They actually do the job that it comes to you. If anybody orders something on Amazon, I can guarantee you can close your eyes, it's gonna happen. If they don't have it, I'll tell you they don't have it. This is exactly what we want. We want to have the front end that it's very easy to do, yes? And at the end, the second hand, we want to do it on the back end. I'm gonna tell you something. You call an Uber. What's the chance the Uber is gonna come? 99.9999%, it's not 100%. If the guy cancels on you at the last minute, but Johnny, if you have an Uber, you can have it. This is what we do. By having a GUI, by having a system, a commonality, we can go to the version 3.0 or 4.0 that you can decide yourself to create the module that fits you without using Saldat. You know what? I want to create a module that will help homeless to find a home. Now I'm using the different module that I give you, that at the end, you can create a system that does it. But you know what? You have also somebody on the back end that will do the hard work, to find the work, to do the renovation, do everything. This is what we build.
Just another example that's currently being under discussion is, for Buzzer, which most of the people probably know, one of the things they do is route and delivery optimization. And they use the Click software to do that, which is pretty old and it doesn't work well they wanted to do, right? And they came and said, we need to build an optimization engine. So the concept that we're building right now is that not just for Buzzer, we need that for our delivery management system. We need that an optimization engine for our trucks for less. We need an optimization engine for the business processes that happens in our WMS 360, right? And every part of it. So now we are not just sitting and saying, oh, Buzzer wants it, let's jump in and do it. That's not the approach. The approach is, let's look at what are the products that we want to use it for, and what should be the capabilities, and we don't want to build a box anymore. We want to build something that can be connected and can be integrated into multiple areas.
We want to build a solution that can be used by other people. Yeah. And you're right, maybe we only thought about 60% when we built it, and there's 100%.
Of course, yeah.
But you know what? At least we build a platform that can be changed. You know what? I told you example of the contact list. You know what? It's stupid. Contact info. I can tell you, every person here create his own contact info model. And you know what? Everybody looked at it differently. okay? You look at it the one way, you look at it this way, you look at it this way, you look at it, everybody in contact. You all have to start somewhere. This is what we need from the information, and that's it. And by having a module like that, it can be duplicated. And that at the end will transfer to a unique solution that's SaaS oriented. That at the end, when the guy created it like that, I can reuse it for every other person that can get it. Because we still own it. We still own the core. Okay? But it's easy already by having different versions. It will help you. And by knowing that we can do the job at the end, yes? Example, when Naama started, by the way, creating the system, she said, you know what, we create the system, we create the room. But then the room has a pillar. You know, there's a pillar on the way, and if you look between the pillar and the wall,